inflation in the United States continue to rise.
America's annual rate of inflation jumped to 7% in December, its highest level since June 1982. Several factors are sustaining rising prices, including a tighter labor market. The unemployment rate dropped to 3.9% at the end of 2021. Average hourly wages rose by almost 5%. Jerome Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, this week described inflation as a severe threat to the economy and reiterated his commitment that the Fed is ready to increase interest rates and at a fast pace if need be. It's a long road to a normal from where we are, he said.
The European Union's inflation rate hit record high. The Eurozone annual inflation rate crept up to 5% last month, another record high for the currency bloc. Energy prices were again the main factors. Wholesale natural gas prices surged in December and were up again this week in a market that is acutely sensitive to fluctuation in gas supply from Russia, which provide about half of the Euro's gas import. Take-Two Interactive successfully purchased Zynga. Take-Two Interactive, the company behind console games such as Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption, agreed to buy Zynga, a pioneer in mobile gaming that is best known for titles such as Farmville and Mafia Wars, in a deal worth $12.7 billion. Car sales in China finally increased after 5 years. Car sales rose in China last year for the first time since 2017, driven by sales of electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles, which were up by 170%. New energy vehicles make up 50% of overall passenger car sales. A new vote for workers at an Amazon warehouse in Alabama. America's National Labor Relations Board said that a new vote for workers at an Amazon warehouse in Alabama on whether to unionize will begin on February 4 in last 2 months. The retailer is adamantly opposed to letting the unions in. A vote at the Alabama facility last year, which was seen as a crucial test for supporters of unionization, resulted in a resounding no. But amid claims of workers' intimidation, the NLRB decided there should be a rerun. In December, Amazon reached an agreement with the NLRB to make it easier for its employees to organize. The pandemic continued to affect the aviation industry. Despite the easing of travel restrictions in the latter half of 2021, Heathrow Airport said that its passengers' numbers were lower last year than in 2020, when lockdowns were first rolled out. Flights to Asia, where some borders remain shut, were down by 40%. The emergency of Omicron in December led to a wave of cancellation. Catastrophic havoc of natural disaster in 2021. Storms and floods caused substantially higher losses for insurers in 2021, the industry's fourth costliest year ever for natural disaster, according to Munich Re. Assets worth $280 billion were destroyed around the world, almost half of that sum in America. Hurricane Ida resulted in $65 billion worth of overall losses. The flooding in Germany, $54 billion. Winter storms and frost in the United States, $30.1 billion. Floods in China's Henan province, $60.5 billion, and an earthquake in Japan, $7.7 billion. Elizabeth Holmes' sentencing day has been fixed. The sentencing of Elizabeth Holmes, recently convicted for fraud at Theranos, will take place in September. The delay is linked to ongoing proceedings in related matters, according to a court filing. Unilever is heavily criticized. Unilever, which has pushed the mantra of environmentalism and sustainability more than most, came in for some withering criticism from investors, pointing to the poor performance of the conglomerate stock. Fundsmith, an investment firm based in London, said Unilever was upset with displaying its credentials. Referring to one of its best-known brands, Fundsmith observed that a company which feels it has to define the purpose of Hellman's mayonnaise has in our view clearly lost the plot.